Hello, so today I'm reviewing Simon Killer. I got an early screening of this today. I got a press screening. I now write for Top 10 Horror. I'll put the link for the website down there. I now write for them, so I've got a press screening of this today. This doesn't get released in the UK until Friday, but I got an early screening today. And Simon Killer is written and directed by Antonio Campos. I think I said his name completely wrong. He also directed and wrote After School, and this film stars Brady Corbet, Matt Idle. I think I said her name completely wrong, but they also thought the story of Brady Corbet and Matt Idle. They thought up the story for this. And the story of Simon Killer is Brady Corbet, who plays Simon, and Simon has just broken up with his girlfriend, his long-time girlfriend, and he's going to Paris. He's going to be travelling around Europe. While he's there, he's very lost. He doesn't really know what to do, so he goes to this club, meets this prostitute, and then falls in love with this prostitute, and their journey begins there. So I'm someone that was very excited to see Simon Killer. I'm just going to put this down now, otherwise it's going to annoy me. I was someone that was excited to see Simon Killer. I hadn't seen After School. I watched it after seeing this film. I watched it when I got back. I saw it was on Netflix. I watched it, and these two films, After School and Simon Killer, can sort of be put next to each other because they've got this weird thing where the camera, let me just talk while I do it, the camera will go over to here, the voice will still be talking, it will show the stuff over there, there's me in the mirror, and it will keep on talking, and the camera will just slowly come back to the person. It will do this a few times, and I think this really worked for the film. It did these really weird things where it did that, but the conversation will still be carrying on. There's like, you don't know if there's edits in there, because there was a whole one take where this conversation was going on for about 10 minutes, and the camera was doing this every now and again, and I think it worked. This film has some really great cinematography at times. Brady Corbet plays Simon very, very well. Now, you don't really know what's wrong with Simon. Simon is very shy and quiet and doesn't really know how to speak to women. He's in Paris, very shy, doesn't really know much French. He knows a little bit, he learnt it in school, and he's also doing this, forgot the name of it. Where is it? I don't know the name of it. But he has recently finished a college course. He's graduated from college, and he was studying. One of his last written pieces got published, and his piece was about how the mind, the brain and the eyes work and everything, and how there's objects, how you see them and everything. And at times, there's things in this film that will work like that. You will see very tiny little things in here. There's many little things that you have to look out for, many little things that are in the shots you look out for, and if you miss them, then you've missed them. I think I may give this a second viewing. This is a very weird and uncomfortable film to watch. There's one scene that's very uncomfortable, a sex scene. I wasn't sure what the hell was going on, something involving a thumb, wasn't sure what was going on, but it was very weird to watch and see. And I wasn't really sure what was going on. I think the relationship between Brady Corbet and Matt worked. I said her name wrong again, but you see this whole craziness and unravel of the character Simon. You see how he goes a bit crazy at times, how his mind is a bit messed up. He makes these weird that noise. That was a weird noise, but he makes that noise every now and again. You'll hear that and you wonder what the hell is that noise. You hear it a lot of times when he's like nervous or he's angry. You hear it and you don't really know what's going on, and you see this whole mind of him unravel. He's a very lost man, a very weird man. You don't really know what's wrong with him. Now, this film, I don't think it's a bad film. I think it's a good film. I'm still very mixed on it. I saw it a few hours ago, but I'm still sort of not knowing how to settle on it. It's a film that I think is going to be on my mind for a very long time. There's films that have stayed on my mind for a very long time before, and I feel that this one, I need to set into my mind properly. Like, I only recently wrote a review of Lords of Salem because that was for one film that had recently set on my mind. I had to let it sit on my mind and stuff, and then I was like, okay, I'm finally getting this review out. I just had to let all these films sit on my mind, and this is one film that I have to let that on my mind. I've said that too many times now. I have to just let it set, and just then maybe in a few months I'll be like, yes, that was a good film. I feel this is a good film, but I don't want to go and rush out and see it again. I'd say if you want to see this film, if you like the director and you like Brady Corbet, or whatever, if you like Brady Corbet, then go out and go and see the film. It's a weird experience, but it's one you may enjoy. I feel that the audience is going to be very mixed on this. Some audience are going to be like, what the hell was that? One man who came out to the cinema was like, yeah, I thought it was really good. I just feel like it's a good film, it's a good experience, it's well made, it's not bad, but I just feel like some parts were off. There's these really weird scenes where a track or the song will start playing, and you know that it's the headphones in his ears, but sometimes you're like, you don't know if it's the headphones in his ears. It will play for like 10 seconds and then go to a scene of silence. That's the one thing I really like about this director. He does things that are very natural and realistic. There will be scenes of silence where people would just stare at each other, like they'd be talking and then just stop talking and it would be silent for a bit. He did it with After School, and I think that really, really works with the film. So I thought Silent Killer was a good film. It's not great, but it's still a well-made film that knows what it's doing, and if you look past the weirdness and everything, I think people will enjoy this. So that's my review of Silent Killer. I am going to give this film a 7 out of 10. Just that's the highest that it can be. So yeah, that is my review for today. I hope you enjoyed this review, and I shall see you all again very, very soon. I'm thinking about Scary Movie 5 review. I'm not sure on that yet, maybe, but probably not, because that film looks horrible. But that is all for today. Are you going to see Silent Killer? Are you looking forward to seeing it? Say in the comments down below. What do you think of the look of this film and stuff? Just say about Silent Killer if you're going to see it and stuff in the comments down below. So I hope you enjoyed this review, and I shall see you all again very soon. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for watching, and just thank you very much for watching. Goodbye. I always mess up when I'm talking and stuff.